Hello YouTube and welcome to another episode of Metal Mark the Boss Twitching. I'm Metal Mark the Boss. Finishing up this preseason game 3.
Line at the 1 yard line.
I'm just straight stomping on them.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They scored a touchdown the last time they had the football, but things going to be a little bit more difficult this time.
Oh, certainly, because where they're starting, the goal isn't even thinking about a touchdown at this point. They're thinking about field position. A couple of first downs in order to give some room for their punter.
A.J. Green. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A.J. Green, 99 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. So how about that for a backbreaker? Again, 99 yards.
And how about the audacity of the play call? When you're backed up that close to your goal line, usually you're just trying to run some type of a wedge play, a quarterback sneak, a dive, anything to try and create some room and take care of the ball. But that's confidence in your offensive line that they'll protect the guy throwing it, and he finds his guy for 99 yards. I love what they just did.
Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing is Mariota. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
To throw is Mariota. And that is incomplete.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kareem Hunt. An 80-yard touchdown as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Butker on for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Jaguars getting set to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Come on. At the 29-yard line.
On second down now, it's Carson, and they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Back now in Miami. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Now Callaway on the return. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part, because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out, and no one wants to go back to those memories. But, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first one and blew out the Seahawks.
Here we go, D.
Now Jackson on first down. Pass caught by A.J. Brown, and that's his first NFL catch. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A.J. Brown, 52 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Keenum. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here, you've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on third down.
And ordinarily on third down, that's when you want to bring pressure. You get all your guys who want to get after the quarterback. But how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out, and made a nice stop.
Returnable here for Callaway. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he's taken down inside the 30. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Check 55 to Mike. It's our field.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson towards the end zone for Brown. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. He's going to fire one deep over. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive, 4 plays, and it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. 2nd and 10 to Keenum here again. Setting up the screen to Kelly. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He's going to fire one deep, middle, and got his man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Bernard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the back. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.
My whole team was getting in on that.
Use your practice squad to develop younger players that could eventually contribute in games. Easily see how many players you need to cut this week. Here are some recommendations to get you started.
Oh boy.
All right, fellas, listen up. We talked about this all week. This league has too many good teams for us to win games with average performance.
Who goes tonight? 180. What's that? Tonight? 180. What's that? Black 20! What's that? Who goes tonight? White 20! Turbo set! Tonight! What's that? That 180. Like 20. That. That white 20. What's that? Who goes to that? 180. What's that? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 180. What's that? What's that? That 180. What's that? That 180. Turbo set. Who goes to that? White 20. Turbo set. That white 20. Black 20. That. That white 20. Turbo set. Who goes to that? Black 20. What's that? Set. Tonight, 180. Tonight, 180. What's that? That black 20. What's that? Who goes to that? White 20. What's that? Here we go. 180. That. That 180. What's that? That white 20. Turbo set. Hey, that. Who goes to that? 180. What's that? That 180. What's that? That 180. What's that? Who goes to that? 180. What's that?
It ain't my fail, it's the fucking team. I'm covering the person I'm supposed to cover. This is a long one. I just hope to get the gold and I don't do this again.
Turbo set. Black 20. What's that? Here we go. Here goes tonight. Black 20. Tonight. Black 20. Tonight. Here we go. 180. What's that?
Thank you.
Not 180. What's that? That Black 20. What's that? What's that? Clock. Here we go. Tonight. White 20. What's that?
Damn you guys.
Tonight. 180. What's that? Turbo set. Tonight. 180. Turbo set. All right. Come on now. Here goes tonight. White 20. Black 20. Here we go. Tonight. 180. Turbo set.
Man, this is just becoming monotonous as hell. I don't feel like doing it.
Tonight. 180. Set. Set. 180. What's that? Here goes tonight. 180. What's that? What's that? Here we go. White 20. Tonight. Tonight. White 20. What's that? Tonight. White 20. Hey, tonight. Here goes tonight. Black 20. Tonight. 180. What's that? Tonight. 180. What's that? Here goes tonight. Black 20. What's that? Tonight. White 20. What's that? We're good. We're good. Tonight. 180. Turbo set. Here we go, fellas. Here we go. That 180. What's that? Here goes tonight. White 20. Black 20. Like 20, hot.
Yeah, this is just annoying. I'm tired. I'm a little too tired to just care about this training. I'd rather just put on gold, which I already have, and something else, and just go, yeah, that was training. Like I said, I can't wait for this to be over with.
What's that? What's that?
It's kind of ridiculous. They make you stop them for 3 consecutive downs.
180.
Like, I mean, well, they go on fourth quarter, so you got to stop them 12 times.
That 180. What's that?
Get out of here. Come on now. This fucking game. This is why with sports games sometimes I just don't feel like playing them. Like, I've gotten so close and the team itself is choked. It had nothing to do with me.
What's that? That white 20. Turbo set. That white 20. Turbo set. Go! Here goes tonight! White 20!
Of course, they pick up the first. Keeps them alive. So you gotta go a whole nother 4 downs again.
Tonight! Black 20! Turbo set! Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Here we go. Tonight! 180! Set! That 180. Here goes tonight. Black 20. What's that?
What the fuck? I'm getting killed by my own team. I don't know if I get credit for it. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just know I'm tired and I don't want to continue that. Like, we're just gonna switch to something that I already got a pass in. Just let them sim. Alright. I'll edit them when I come back. Alright, see you guys. Sorry about the bitching and complaining. It's just, I'm a little tired. I've been up since early, so it's late right now for me. And then this game, you seen, like, every time I got close, it was like, oh, computer, let him go, let him go, let him go. And I'm just like, well, look, man, it's really hard to consistently shut down my team for 3 straight 4 down 10 yards. Meaning, why ain't they stopping on 3rd down like a normal team does? No, you got to stop them 4 times. And I'm like, this is just ridiculous. So, yeah. Alright, I'll see you guys later.